Oh hey, I didn't see you there. You caught me playing some video games. My name's Matthew Jones. I'm known as Kiwi Shinron on Xbox Live and Dirk Matthew Jameson professionally, and one day I plan to change my name to that. Welcome to my house. Caught me doing what I like to do, playing some video games with my friends on Xbox Live. This is where I sit when I play with you guys. Let's go take a little tour of my place. Alright, so when I'm hanging out with you guys playing video games, this is what I see. We got my Halo 3 Xbox 360, which we've got our Wii. It doesn't get a whole lot of play because, well, it kind of sucks, but that's okay. And then we've got our PS2, and then our PS3. Over here, I've got my first edition Halo 3 Master Chief being humped by the Arbiter on this mongoose. He was standing a little bit better than that, but he's kind of fallen over now. And then over here, I've got Sergeant Forge from Halo Wars. So this is my entertainment center. This is where I hopefully shoot you all a lot every night. All right, so we've got some Power Ranger stuff right here. It's fun stuff. Right back behind the White Ranger, you'll see a button and a deck of cards. Those are actually from the 90s. Everything else here is just kind of some newer anime stuff. There's a lot of stuff to go over on this shelf, so we're going to try to be concise. Got a Sweet Potato Ocarina right here from like the Legend of Zelda series. This is a Dino Riders Stegosaurus. I got him original in his box. He was still in perfect condition. Put him together, put some batteries in him, and that dude walks around my floor, and if I make shooting sounds like pew pew pew, then he actually shoots things. Otherwise, they're just little plastic guns. All right, the next shelf. This is my Nintendo shelf. You can see that because it says right there, Nintendo. First, we've got the little Mario Gashapon figures. They come from little gumball machines in Japan. More recent stuff that came out. There's a Chris Redfield figure I got from. What the hell? That's not Chris Redfield. That's Leon. Thank you, my love. Wow, that by the way was my hot wife who sits over there. Baby, you should wave at the camera. Okay, I said Chris Redfield and I got confused, and she was like, "No, that's Leon because I'm an awesome chick and I know shit like that." Yeah, Leon Scott Kennedy, Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2. So thanks for that, baby. This isn't Mario, although it looks like it. This is Jumpman. This is what Mario was called before he was Mario. This is what he looked like on the Donkey Kong arcade stands. These Donkey Kong figures, this one is new, but these ones are from the Donkey Kong Country series. They released a set of toys with this. So that's Donkey Kong, Funky Kong, Cranky Kong, Baby Kong, and then here's another Donkey Kong that can hang, which he's really cool. There is a Diddy Kong in this collection. I have never seen it on eBay. I have never seen it in a collection. I've never seen it anywhere. These are really, really hard to find, and I got them on card, which the cards are actually right there. That means I got them like they were at the store. Anyways, that's Zelda and Impa on the white horse. That's Link on Epona. His face is horrible. I won't zoom in on it. And then that is not Phantom Ganon. No, sir. That is Ganondorf, the King of Darkness, right there. So he's just got that little mask on so that he can be either. In the back is a promotional thing that you could get with Twilight Princess. And then there's another Link figure from a 3-pack that released at Target. Now, if you guys have been playing Halo with me recently and all, you'll remember me talking about the Pelican that I've been building. And this is it. There's a pilot right there, and if we can see on the inside, well, you probably can't see in there, but there are 4 seats for Spartans to sit. This is my little battle scene right here. So what we have is this one Covenant camp who's just gonna get fucked up like pretty hardcore. So we got Red Team over here. They recently lost a member, but they're swooping in on this Hornet, and you can see he's got a rocket launcher. He's hanging on, just like my buddy Mike would. Or my buddy Kyle would, or I would, Captain Laserman, if he were hanging on. We've got Green Team. Green Team's coming in on the tank. We got the one guy driving over here, and then we got the other guy sniping because he's badass. He can do that. And then we've got the other half of Green Team came in on a mongoose, which weirdly has no way to put a Spartan on the back of it, so that was kind of disappointing. But then we've got this other guy who's going after this elite, and this elite's like, let's do this. So he's got his sword out. We've got yellow team over here riding in on the, let's see if I can get the light better. Here. Yellow team riding in on their Warthog. Hayabusa yellow is on the gun there. Passenger yellow has got double shotguns. I know that's completely improbable and ridiculous, but he's doing that. And then the other yellow team. So yeah. And then the grunts, they're like, ah, we need to get out of here. But it's too late because they are going to get blown up. And their heads will explode, and everyone will say, yay! So let me back up here. Let you see that. Really good. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so one of the things I'm most proud of in my house, like, and I show people, is this chest or case, whatever you want to call it. This was custom made for me by a guy I used to hang out with. And it holds all of my Nintendo systems that are no longer valid to have out on a regular basis. So, wait. Hey, you're in my shot. Get out of here. Alright, anyways. So we're going to open this up. And you'll notice that's some custom paint job on there because he was an artist. And this actually still smells like glue, which is pretty cool. It doesn't get opened a lot. We've got our original N64 casing. Unfortunately, a black GameCube because the blue or indigo one I had died. And original versions of the Super Nintendo and the NES. And then all their stuff down here. I've also got a Fifth Nice controller, the Wii Zapper, a gun, either 2 or 4 rumble packs, I'm not even sure. And you'll notice that the Game Boy player is attached to the GameCube. But yeah, this is, I mean, that just looks nice, you know? It looks very, very tight, very solid. Alright, some of my coolest stuff. So let's start with Link. This is a statue from a website called first4figures.com. They make amazingly cool stuff. And just for a little scale, that's how big it is right there. So, he is as detailed as they come, and I am just pleased to have that. I got that for my birthday a couple of years ago, and it took 9 months, almost to my next birthday, to get it to my house. So that was kind of sad, but it was cool when I finally got it. This is the entire Zelda manga series up to date, starting with Ocarina of Time and ending with Link to the Past. I've got a signed. Well, let's get past. Let's start with Sheik here. We've got Sheik from the Zelda series, also from the same makers as the Link set there. Let's go ahead and remove her. And this right here is a first edition cover to the Death of Superman from back in the early 90s, I think 94. And this one, if you can see, is actually signed by Dan Jurgens and Brett Breeding. So that was pretty cool. And then this one right here is just Superman on an American flag, and I super love America and Superman, so that seemed like a thing that just kind of needed to go up in my house. I don't even think I've read that comic. I just saw the cover and was like, that's decoration. So hang on, let's put this back. This is a perfect grade. That is the highest grade that you get when it comes to Gundams. This is a perfect grade Wing Zero custom model at a 1/60th scale of an actual Gundam. So I guess if I times this guy by 60, I could jump in the pilot seat up there and fly it, provided it worked. It would actually just be me sitting in a really cool piece of plastic, but that would rock too. So anyway, but I spent about 150 hours, you can see all the detailing that I did, using official Gundam pens. You wouldn't think they actually have pens for that kind of thing, but they do. This is like my really cool things decoration. So up here is my wife's master's degree. That's right, she's a master. She's a master of music and vocal things. She can teach you how to sing, or she can at least teach you to suck less. And she gets paid for it, which is pretty awesome. And then over here, hiding behind Link, is my own degree thing. Yeah, I can make video games. That's how I roll. Alright, so up next is the video game shelf. Gundam Wing, Dragon Ball Z, Mario Brothers series, Dungeons and Dragons, my Lord of the Rings set, and the more recently added Big Bang Theory. Woo! So yeah, we got PS2 stuff, and these aren't all the games that I've played, but these are all the games that are worth keeping because they were really good for some reason or another. or games that aren't mine and I need to give back. PS2, Wii, you'll see a very small collection there because the Wii kind of sucks. Right here, quick little story on this. This is a Final Fantasy VII copy. I'll pull out for you. You'll notice the original casing, not the best of PlayStation. Cassie and I go to the flea market a lot, and I saw that sitting on the table, and I looked at it, and it was in literally perfect condition. I'm not sure this game has ever been played. And I was like, oh my gosh, because, you know, usually this thing sells for like $70 or something like that. So I was like, oh, hey, how much for the, you know, old PlayStation game? And they were like, oh, I don't know, $2. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give you $2 for that. That's cool. And then I gave them $2, and they gave me the game, and I walked around the corner and did a probably horribly embarrassing dance as I was pretty... What?
I said it was quite a dance.
It was quite... My wife said it was quite a dance. Yeah. Let me just tell you, that was kick-ass. So I tell that story, and people were like, what? That's the coolest. So, yeah. And then we got Phantasy Star Online and Soul Calibur 1 for the Dreamcast. Go over to the DS games, bunch of Pokemon, bunch of Zelda. That is Zelda Phantom Hourglass. If you are not an absolute huge Zelda fan and need to play every single game to have everything, don't play that game. I was so disappointed. It sucks so bad. I'll never play it again. I just have it for collection purposes. But the rest of the stuff, the Pokemon games are awesome. Okay, so GameCube. You'll notice I've got 3 Zelda games here for the GameCube, but there are actually 5. I own all 5, but they're not on the shelf. One of them, the Ocarina of Time Master Quest, is I let a 12-year-old borrow it in hopes that he will be touched by it as I was. And then I've also got the Twilight Princess copy for the GameCube. Cassie just got it for me for our 6-year anniversary yesterday. These are all the games, like I said, that were worth keeping. And then same thing with the Xbox. Not all the games I've played, just the games that were worth keeping. And then up here we've got some anime soundtracks, video game soundtracks. Got a bunch of Zelda ones, a bunch of Halo ones, Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, The World Ends With You. That one's kind of hard to find. And then the discontinued complete box set of the Okami soundtrack. So that's a big deal. That was kind of surprisingly expensive. This is the entire Cell Saga from Dragon Ball Z in figure form. And each one of these came in a Dragon Ball that was actually Dragon Ball size, so I've also got a full set of 7 Dragon Balls.